Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers have pulled off one of the more memorable trades in recent NFL history, as the Cowboys have sent Micah Parsons packing away to Green Bay. You like the pun I did there? I'll be here all week. Overall, the deal was for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. If I'm the Packers, I'm smashing that 8 days of the week and twice on Sundays. I'm going to make the Cowboys only 82 overall, and as we go move over, defense going to need a lot of work, as Donovan Ezeruku, the rookie, going to have to fill in some major shoes with the dealing of Micah Parsons away. Of course, our goal for this rebuild is to build up the defense and the overall Cowboys win a Super Bowl. There's a ton of known developments everywhere on this team, so it's not looking too good. We'll start Siobhan Revel. Trayvon Diggs just got cleared from an injury. You move over to the offense side of the ball. You do have George Pickens with Dak Prescott. Going to start Jaden Blue, actually, to try to get him to develop over Javonte Williams. Still have James Tolbert. Still have CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, and again, a decent offensive line. Just got to hope Tyler Guyton can develop. Tyler Smith going to be your cornerstone guard. Tyler Booker, and the Tyler show everywhere. Booker, Smith, and Guyton. But we still got to develop everybody. We'll go straight to the midseason mark. Hopefully the Cowboys playbook does okay. I'm not sure how it does in this game. I haven't really seen him win a Super Bowl, but we're starting off as an 82 overall. It's going to be a long road ahead, but if you enjoy rebuilds like this, drop a like, subscribe, comment down below. More than likely going to be rebuilding the Packers next with Micah Parsons and trade away Clark with those first round picks. So let me know if you want to see that next. But we're going to go straight to the midseason mark, and we'll see where we're at. At the midseason mark, we are 3-4, so honestly not as bad as I thought. Our offense is second in terms of passing yards and 8th in terms of our defense. For opponent passing yards a game, the Broncos coming with a top 5 offense and a top 2 defense. Fantastic. We have 20 mil in cap. We'll try to resign George Pickens first, as the new addition actually has the same agent as Micah Parsons. He does take this contract, which is great. Now we only have $5 million in cap to offer DaRon Bland a deal. Probably going to need to franchise tag him and come back at the end of the season to offer him anything. But at this point, we're going to try to make the playoffs. We're going to simulate to it, but we'll try to make it. We're third in our division. The Packers already starting hot at 5-0 with the Eagles undefeated. So not a good look for the Cowboys right now. But we'll see if we can bounce back and try to make it. So we finished right around the middle of the pack at 8-9. Not ideal. I'd really want to be bad to tank and get our pick. The Packers go 14-3 and the Eagles go 16-1. Perfect. We're going to check out the stats so far in the season. Dak Prescott, not too bad. 4,200 yards, 27 touchdowns, 11 picks. Got sacked 45 times, though. On the ground, Jaden Blue was miserable. 3.2 yards per attempt. Javonte Williams wasn't much better either, but he did put up 9 touchdowns, so there was at least something. Through the air, CeeDee Lamb had 11 yards, 9 touchdowns. George Pickens, 1,000 yards and 12. Jake Ferguson almost 1,000 yards, and Tolbert was really close too. So spread the ball out pretty well amongst our receivers. Offensive line looks like Terrence Steele was absolute garbage. 15 sacks given up. We got to find a replacement for him over at right tackle. Over on defense, DeMarvion Overshown 121 tackles. 60th or 10th plus for Dante Fowler. Goodness gracious. Kenny Clark going at 3.5 sacks as his first season here. Absolutely miserable. Take a look at the yearly awards though. Jalen Hurts wins MVP. Surprised it's not Joe Burrow. Not going to see any Cowboys on here. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Puka Nacua. Again, not going to see any Cowboys. Defensive Player of the Year there is Micah Parsons. Of course, winning it in his first year in Green Bay. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Matthew Golden. Blue was number 2. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Abdul Carter with Revel at 5. Well, I guess at this point, we're going to go straight to the offseason. Try to re-sign DaRon Bland if we can. If we can't, then we're going to be in a sticky situation at corner. As the Ravens win their first Super Bowl, 31-24. I don't think we're going to get any development upgrades for anybody. We only have $10 million cap right now. Take a look. Dak Prescott stays a superstar. Nobody else goes up over on defense. Yeah, nobody really goes up any in terms of upgrades. But yeah, we got to find a way to resign DaRon Bland. It looks like we only have $10 million cap. 10.2. Let me see if there's anything I can do on the team salaries page to give us any savings. I can cut Kenny Clark, 21 million savings. Cut Malik Cooker. Actually, I'm going to do that. Let him go. Give me $5 more million cap. It's going to at least give us a decent chance at re-signing our guy. Other than that, Terrence Steele, I can't do nothing yet. It's a terrible contract that he has. But let me see if we're even able to re-sign in 3 years, 60 mil. I'm negative 1 mil in cap space. We're going to have to bring this down a tick. He's not going to sign it, but we can at least franchise tag him. Franchise tag, 1 year, $21 million. That'll put us in the negatives, and then everybody else can pretty much walk. The Bears have the #1 overall pick. Okay, I mean, we're picking at 15 and 28. I'm in a bit of conundrum here. As you see, a couple top 5 talents here at the edge, but the corners are stacked in this class. Delpit top 5. Move down, Rudolph top 5, and then Woolfolk top 5. So I'm going to go until the last top 5 corners on the board, and then I might need to trade up for him. I was going to skip all these theatricals here with the first overall couple picks, but we're going to go. Maybe one falls to us, but I doubt it. We're picking right at Delpit goes already at 3. I could get away with sending straight to my pick, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm just going to go pick by pick till the last one's left. At this point, one might actually fall to us. There's only one corner that's been taken so far, and that's Delpit. He was projected top 5. I think one's going to make it. So we have our pick of the litter, looks like. Oh, never mind. I lied. He went before us. Unfortunate. That's fine. Not the end of the world, because his corner class is kind of cracked. Aaron Blaylock, 22 years old. He's got solid speed, solid strength, solid change of direction, elite jumping. He could actually play safety with A tackle and B zone. Honestly, we're going to take Blaylock. We're going to move him to free safety. We cut Malik Hooker. I'm going to start him immediately. 13 the true value. Got him at 15. And has normal development. Okay. Great start to this rebuild so far. Taking a normal development corner / safety. Whatever. We'll see who's left on the board now. I don't need any receivers. I mean, we could take one. It wouldn't be the craziest thing. Take a look at the offensive line. I mean, all the guys left are day 3s, except for Matthew Carmichael, but he's got deep pass block power. Take a look at guard. Not there. There's not going to be any edges at this point in time that are worth anything, unless you get a first-round pick. They're really not. So we can take a look at off-ball linebacker. I mean, Oscar Vega doesn't look terrible. Jason Johnson. This is what I'm talking about. A block shedding, B pursuit, B tackle, elite speed. Set up yours, Roger Goodell. I'm taking him. Taking him in the first round. He's projected around 2 to 3. Don't matter. And Roger Goodell disappeared. He said, oh my God, this guy came to my draft and I'm gone. He doesn't want anything to do with the combine. I'm out of here. So after that fiasco, it did let us still take Jason Johnson. I have no idea how good he is or if he even has a dev trait. So I guess we'll come back to find out. As Oscar Vega goes 34. That was one of the guys I was debating on taking, but we just couldn't find a way to take him. Take a look at receiver. Maybe there's a decent one in this class. Not looking like it. Don't really need a tight end, but I wouldn't be deterred from taking one if one looks halfway decent. Go take a look again at off-ball linebacker. Not looking good either. Golly, man, this class is looking great. There's around 1 or 2 talent corner. There's 2 of them. One's 21, probably going to take the younger one. Bobby Cart. Pause. Good speed, elite agility, great change of directions. All we need from a corner. 46, got him at 47. Tell you what, we are going crazy for hidden development corners, or normal development corners, excuse me. I wish we were going crazy for hidden development corners, but we're not. Very unfortunate. Take a look down the board here. Pass protector AR all the way down the board for his pass block and pass block finesse. Got a pass blocking center with F run block power. Not going to find any good tackles, but maybe a left guard possibly. Take a look at Eric Farrell. Cowboys are naturally pass blocking. Oh, he looks great. We'll take him. See what you are, Farrell. You're going to have normal development. 59, got him at 79. And we are on a roll, baby. I tell you what. There's a UDFA with 1 to 2 talent. I mean, if we're going to be on a roll of taking guys that have normal development, might as well take DeAndre Wade. Told you. In the draft, okay, Johnson was a 77. Now, please tell me that. Thank you. He has hidden. He's the only guy from this class I believe has a decent dev trait. That was awful. But I mean, we did pretty good in terms of 70 overall as they took Morgan Parrish, a nose tackle. Let's see if he has hit. No, he doesn't. Of course not. So what in development? The rest were normal. It sucks. But Blaylock, we're actually going to move to free safety. Another side note here, I like how they finally adjusted the menus to where it doesn't take a million years to go out here and adjust players' positions, look at them, etc. He stays at 78 overall, by the way. Take a look at the overall class. I swear if there's like an 80-something overall strong safety, I'm going to lose it. 81 overall Darius Rudolph corner. Delpit was an 80. Wolfhawk was an 80. And there's our guy at 78. So, I mean, not the end of the world that we messed it on those guys. We took a guy that was basically ranked 4th and we didn't have to trade anything for him. So now we'll adjust our lineup here. And Jaden Blue is going to start. Other than that, the team's going to stay remotely, or not remotely, pretty much the same, except for Johnson starting at middle. Overshown got an upgrade, or 2-star development. Blake's going to start at free. Yeah, we'll rock with this team. Again, 83 overall. We're going to go straight to the midseason mark, and hopefully we're decent. This year in the midseason, we are 3-4. Not terrible. Could obviously be better. Also, the Giants, though. Tyler Smith and Deron Bland need to be re-signed. We're going to focus on Tyler Smith here. 2 years, really 37 mil. He takes it. That's beautiful. Overshown, we can go. Let's try to focus on Bland here. Well, we don't have enough money for him, so we're going to have to go back to the well in terms of franchise tagging him next offseason unless we get an overwhelming amount of cap. Let's see where's our team ranked. Top 10 in passing yards. Our defense doesn't look so hot. So we'll try again, go to the end of the season. Hopefully we're able to make the playoffs. I don't know if we will. Take a look at our division. And we're at the bottom of it. We're behind the Giants as the Packers are sitting pretty undefeated with Micah Parsons. And we finished right in the middle. 7-10 as we have negative salary cap. Fantastic. Let's take a look at these stats and awards so far. Dak Prescott, 3,800 yards, 30 touchdowns, 18 picks, got sacked 45 times. Definitely a step back from a year ago. On the ground, Jaden Blue at least had 10 touchdowns. Running backs in Madden don't do good until they're close to a 90 overall, just so you know. CeeDee Lamb did have almost 1,300 yards and 11 scores. Pickens, not even close to 1,000. Definitely a step back from the receiving crew outside of CeeDee Lamb. Terrence Steele probably less than sacks again. No, it was Tyler Guyton with 12. Cooper Beebe with 11. That's miserable. On defense, though, Jason Johnson led some tackles with 125. 18 TFLs from Marshawn Nealon. 14 from Kenny Clark. 14 from Donovan Izoroku. 9.5 sacks for Oja. Not even going to try to pronounce that. 8 from Donovan, 7 from Nealon, and then 4 picks from Bland, 3 from Diggs. Take a look at our yearly awards. Did we get at least Defensive Rookie of the Year? Burrow wins MVP. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Puka Nacua. Defensive Player of the Year, of course, for the second straight season goes to Micah Parsons. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Colton Stanford and the Giants. Guess they took a quarterback. Whatever. And, of course, we get Brandon Buchanan over Jason Johnson. That's unfortunate. We're going to take a look and see what Johnson's development was. Hopefully it's superstar. That way we don't need to hope for an upgrade. Let's go on defense. It's star, so maybe he might get upgraded, maybe not. We'll just have to wait and hope that he does. We're going to go straight to the offseason now and try to find a way to re-sign Deron Bland. We have $960,000 as the Packers made it to the Super Bowl but lost to the Broncos. Let me see, how are we going to be able to do anything? Diggs is a $20 million cut. We're going to have to make it because we need to save the money. There goes Stephon Diggs. Freed up $18 million in cap. Now it says we have $39 million. Who else can we cut or let go of? Obviously not Kenny Clark. Oza Odigizwa. Don't even know. Got to cut him. Save $8 million there. Who else can we save money off of releasing? Terrence Steele, $10 million or $10 million net as we free 15, incur a $5 million cap penalty. That's fine. We're cutting people left and right. We need cap space. We need it bad. Marquise Bell can stay. Other than that, everybody else can pretty much stay. But we desperately needed that amount of money. That way we can re-sign Deron Bland next week without having to franchise tag him again. That's the main goal. With $53 million now in cap, we should be able to. He wants a 1-year deal. We'll try to give him a year for $24 million. Hopefully he takes it. He does. That's beautiful. Tyler Guyton for 1 year, 21. We're going to decline that. That's too much money for a tackle that hasn't done much. Everybody else we will let walk. And maybe we can do something in free agency if there's a player there worth signing. We'll just have to see. $30 million in cap. We have Grover Stewart. Danielle Hunter's interesting. Get a guy off the edge. I would love to get Brian Branch, but I don't think we're going to be able to. So Stewart or Hunter? We need help off the edge. He wants $30 million. We don't even have that. Unfortunate. Could bring back Trayvon Diggs on a $15 million deal rather than 20. Patrick Queen would be really nice. But I think we're going to go off the edge here. Or maybe take a D tackle with Grover Stewart. Only 1 year, him and Kenny Clark up the middle would definitely help stop the run. That's for sure. That's one thing Dallas has struggled with for years. Let's see if he does sign. 1 year offer. Grover Stewart does sign. So now our interior front seven is going to look a lot better than it did. Go refresh everybody here. Offensive line again looks the same. Probably going to have to take a right tackle since we cut him. Over on defense, Kenny Clark goes up to X Factor now. That's nice. As Johnson goes up to Superstar. Blairlock goes up to Star. But yeah, now we're going to have to find a corner. Definitely corner, safety, and linebacker are going to be our biggest needs. But other than that, yeah, corner, tackle, safety, linebacker. That's the positions we need to tackle in this draft. The Bears somehow have the #1 overall pick. Not sure how that happened. But we pick at 12 and 31. So at least our pick is somewhat in a decent spot. But the Packers pick have been at 25. And then again, as I said before, at 31. We'll see who's going to be available here. We have a wide receiver down the board around 1 talent. A quarterback that's here, but probably not the smartest pick since we have Dak Prescott. Unless this guy is like absolutely, positively generational. Elite throw power. Take a look at his skills. B medium, B short. Yeah, he's not generational by any means. So we'll go and take a look at what we actually need, which is edge. He's round 1 to 2. Not looking crazy. Take a look on the other side. No edges are good in this draft so far. So at 12, we could look at corner. We desperately need one after Trayvon Diggs left. We really cut him, so not really left. Gabe Jones, man-to-man at 21 years old. Elite speed, good change of direction, great agility. He's got A power, A catching, B press, B play like a man. I think we're going to take Gabe Jones here. He's not going to be a top 5 talent, but he might be somewhere around 7 to 8. At number 9. Got him at number 12. Please stop with the normal development. I'm begging you. It's been normal development after normal development after normal development for us so far. It's been brutal coming in here. The receiver's still on the board. There's a good tackle. Probably going to have normal development. I'm not going to fall for it. Any right tackles left? There's another one. So we can maybe even take a tackle with our 2nd round pick. Could take this receiver, plug him into the slot, and just go all out on offense. Jeff Reed, 22 years old. Let me take a look at you. Just 6'5" with elite strength. Maybe he could play tight end. What's his run block? I'm not seeing it on here. B to C. 6'5", 222. We're going to do it. We're just going to go all out on our offense. 10 in true value. Watch him have normal development. Thank you. Finally. 91 speed, 6'5". He's going to probably be wide receiver too. Maybe we kick Pickens to the slot. Possibly. Or just put him in the slot and just let him rock out with it. Because I can take a tackle with my 2nd round pick at 44. Based on who's still there between the left and right tackle. Looked like Hitchens went to the Panthers. Maybe this left one is still here. He is. So brackets here. Elias was actually right tackle. So let's see who's better between Elias and the other one. Elite strength, elite change of direction, good agility. Elias looks really good. A impact, A. Oh, wow. So Elias looks good. Let's go take a look at the other left tackle. Bracket. Good, good. Yeah, the right tackle is better. Right tackle is better. He has better talent round 1. It's going to be normal development. 100% it's going to be. That's fine. He can start right away. 17th in true value. Got him at 44. He actually has in development. That is just a surprise to me. Because I thought he was going to have normal. So, pretty solid. So, from the Micah Parsons trade, we got a wide receiver and the Mike linebacker. As well as Kenny Clark. Is that trade good enough? You think that return's good? I think that the Cowboys honestly could have gotten another 1st round pick. Easily. Very easily could have gotten another 1st round pick. Why they decide not to, I don't know. Maybe it's because the fact that he already wanted out and was going to have to get a new contract. Maybe that's why they couldn't get as much as they had hoped to get. There's no good middle linebackers here, by the way. That's the only thing I can think of that would keep them from getting the most value. Because obviously when you have a generational talent like Micah Parsons, you want to get as much as you can out of him, especially since he's made the Pro Bowl his first, 3 or 4 seasons in the league? There's no good tackles here either. Goodness gracious. Do I just take a power running back maybe, or a safety? It's got 8 catching, 8 tackling, B pursue. Looks good. Kevin Lake, 8 block shedding. He's a run support safety. He's got good speed, good change direction, solid agility. He could probably play strong safety for us. Sure, why not? We'll take Kevin Lake here in the second round. 79, got about 76. And normal development. Oh, this corner, Emmanuel Reed. Elite strength, great speed, great change of direction. Look at his skills. A zone, B tackle, B block shed. Good physicals. I think we'll take a stab at him here. See what he's going to be. 26 in true talent. Got him at 108. Has hidden development, so he might even be better than the corner we took earlier in the draft. Funny how life works like that. We still don't have an on-ball linebacker. Maybe we can take one in the 5th. I doubt it. But we can hope. The guy I was looking for I don't think is going to be here. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he's not. So I guess we're just going to have to wing it here. I mean, maybe Wyatt Freeman looks decent, but not a lot of options here. Go ahead and simulate the rest of the way because I couldn't find anybody. They actually took a good running back here with Josh Booth and another receiver with Blair Preston. He's 21. Does he have a hidden development? No, normal. The running back probably has hidden, knowing our luck. Or knowing just Madden in terms of who they give what. See? Told you. Josh Booth probably be our 3rd down back. Either him or Blue will be. But Game Jones, 79 overall. We have Jeff Reed, 79. Elias, 78. Kevin Lake, 73. And then Emmanuel Reed, 76. The fact that Jones has normal and Reed has hidden is kind of crazy to me. We'll go take a look now at the whole league. So you got what? 84 overall defensive tackle. Another 83 overall defensive tackle. I wish we could have gotten one of the defensive tackles, but we didn't pick till late. So we did all right for where we were at in the beginning. We're going to take a look and adjust our roster up to an 85 overall. Booth, going to be the backup back. Reed's going to play the slot. Elias immediately starts at right tackle. Go over to defense. Nothing really changing here. I mean, Reed's probably going to play safety. I like that, actually. And then Jones at slot corner. That should work, actually. It's that way we can get all of our guys on the field that we want. Booth be the 3rd down back. Yeah. So everything's set up the way it needs to be at the moment anyways. So from here, we're going to go to the midseason mark. 85 overall, 88 offense, 83 defense. Let's hope we can be a little bit better than a year ago. Not finish 8-9, not go backwards, go to 7-10. This team can maybe hit the 9-win mark. Maybe. It's just going to depend on if Reed had the development trait, if Elias doesn't give up like 20 sacks, and overall if Reed, both Reeds, or Reds, if Red has a good development trait as well. Red. Well, it turns out we aren't doing so well with the departure of Micah Parsons. 1-5 to start this season. Offense is doing awful. At least our passing yards per game on defense is good, but everything else is abysmal. Why are we doing so bad? Okay, so Dak Prescott's only throwing for 100 yards a game. On the ground, we're not running the ball a lot. Looks like we might have to change playbooks and go to the Bengals. As Jake Ferguson has 6 touchdowns on 19 catches. Okay, but yeah, it looks like we're going to have to go straight to the Bengals playbook. I didn't want to do it, but I mean, you're forcing my hand here. If you're making it to where it's playbook reliant, you know, you talked about how franchise mode isn't playbook reliant. It's not playbook, but as you see here, it's pretty much playbook reliant. So 59%, we need to change our offensive scheme to what? One was 66 or 70 West Coast power run. 78% for 3-4 under. That's fine. Let's take a look and see who's ready to negotiate. We have $130 million cap now. That's nice. Definitely need to bring back Deron Bland, 1 year, 20.8. He takes it. Beautiful. Kenny Clark needs a 1 year, $20 million offer, if I can speak. He takes it as well. Tyler Guyton, we probably might wait till the end of the season. Cooper Bimmy is not that expensive. I mean, 2 year, really $17 million. Wants a little bit more money. I can't go. There's Tyler Guyton. I mean, 2 years, 36. It's $18 million a year. I'm going to wait again to see how he does at the end of the season. And everybody else, maybe, Maurice Lafau, only 2 years, about $9 million. Not bad at all. Other than that, everybody else can pretty much go. Well, I mean, Grover Stewart, I'm going to wait to see how much he regresses as well. But from here, we'll pretty much go to the end of the season. Hopefully our offense gets back in this shape, especially since we went to the Bengals playbook. Or we just flat out tank and have a high overall pick. I am completely fine with either. So we ended up going 4-13. I will say at one point we were 1-10. It was miserable. The Packers go 11-6, make the playoffs again. Take a look at the stats. Dak Prescott definitely turned it around since we switched to the Bengals playbook. 4,300 yards, 43 touchdowns, 13 picks. On the ground, Jane Blue did meh. Okay, only 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. Through the air, of course, CeeDee Lamb led the way. Jeff Reed, 1,200 yards, 14 scores. Probably going to win offensive rookie of the year, excuse me. Take a look at our offensive line, and it looked like Tyler Guyton's going to have to go after giving up 16 sacks. It is what it is. We'll probably draft him with a high pick. Maurice Lafau led the team in tackles, 130. 11 TFLs for Grover Stewart, and not that many sacks at all. Nealon led the way. My word, the replacement, and we didn't get any picks either. So our defense isn't doing too hot in terms of creating pressure, in terms of getting turnovers, which is why we struggled. Dak Prescott at 9 for MVP, though, which is relatively good. NFC offensive player, Jalen, nope. Why is he on the Eagles? He was drafted by the Texans. Okay, this game's weird. This game is weird. Wan'Dale Robinson at 2. Like, what do you mean? Defensive player of the year, Micah Parsons again. Offensive rookie of the year does go to Jeff Reed. Defensive rookie of the year goes to Eric Escobar with Gabe Jones at 4. This game's just on crack and not in a good way. Want to go to the offseason as Micah Parsons has 27 sacks, breaking the sack record. Only if the Cowboys could have had him, you know? But we'll go to the offseason. Probably going to let Tyler Guyton walk, sign a left tackle in free agency that doesn't allow 16 sacks in a year. And hopefully we get a development upgrade. We have 153 mil. Oh my God. The Broncos win the Super Bowl 28-22. Probably the reason why we have so much. Dak retired? What do you mean Dak Prescott just retired? Now we need to find a quarterback? Left foot goes up to superstar. That's nice, but like, why can't I move? Oh. So we gotta find a new starting quarterback. You're kidding me. What? Why'd you retire, Dak? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, there he is, retires after 12 years. Oh, no. See, I recorded this once, and I forgot to hit record on my Cowboys thing. Dak didn't retire for a while. And now he's gone. So what are we going to do at quarterback? Do we rock out with Joe Milton? Maybe he just didn't want to see the horrors of our team? I can't even see his career stats. Did he at least, like, set the record for the Cowboys? Did he? Maybe? If I go to Cowboys down here, did he set any record? Yeah, I mean, he had 43,000 passing yards, 300 touchdowns, so probably one of the better Cowboy quarterbacks in terms of statistics. Of course, not Super Bowl wins. But this really throws a wrench in our rebuild. On the bright side, we have a shoot ton of cap to work with. So, I mean, Tyler got 2 years, 39 mil for your performance. No, sir. Cooper Bimmy, we will bring you back on a 2-year, close to $20 million offer. He takes it, and I guess we'll see who's going to be in free agency. Marshawn Nealon will let go. Grover Stewart will bring back because he only went down 3 overalls, 1 year, 18. He takes it as well. We might need to re-sign Joe Milton. But 2 years or 3 years, 15 mil. He's 28 years old. We're going to have to just let it walk. Maybe we can find somebody in free agency to just be a bridge quarterback. But the fact of the matter is, we need one. So first off, Bryce Young's here. No, they wouldn't sign. So Bryce Young is going to be a Panther. No way they wouldn't re-sign him. Like Spencer Rattler, I can see. Mac Jones, I can see. Joe Milton, I can see. So we will try to bring in Rattler on just a 1-year deal in case we can't find a quarterback. Just to be a bridge guy, to be a Band-Aid, a patch even. Other than that, could sign Jack Campbell, move him to Sam or Will. Who else is it? Tavondre Sweat's here. Well, we already have enough D tackles. I don't need to sign a third one. We really need another corner like Terrion Arnold would be nice. Who else? Ooh, Chop Robinson. Chop Robinson never really does well in Madden, though. Byron Murphy, he's here. He's young. Still don't need Bryce Young. We really need a Will. He's got 7 offers. I was going to get Zach Bond, but he has too many offers. Derek Barnes has superstar development somehow. Is there any young guys here that maybe have a development? No? Sometimes if you sort by age, you'll get lucky and you'll find a guy with a good development trait. Right now, it's not looking like we're getting lucky. Unfortunate. It is what it is. I would like to bring in Terrion Arnold if we could. But we already have enough corners. Yeah, we really don't need corners. So I guess I'm just going to pass on this free agency. I know we have a ton of money, but what can we really do with this money? Nothing. Because again, not a lot of people want to come here. I could try to go all out for Gibbs. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We have enough money to do so. 5 years, 102. I guess no, our running back has superstar development. Well, I mean, we're not even on top of his list anyway, so it's not like he's going to sign with us. We'll see who signs where. Don't get Gibbs. We're still waiting on Rattler. But we got to advance another week. We're out of our evaluation period. So we're on our next period. Brandon Aubrey's here. I mean, we'll resign the kicker. There you go, Aubrey. 1 year, $6 million. Who else? We could sign Brian Robinson, but again, our running back has superstar development. So it's really, Elton Jenkins could be a good patch fit to guard. But again, don't really need him. So yeah, nobody else is really here that I want. So we'll just go through our evaluation periods. We did get Aubrey and Rattler. Again, Rattler's just going to be a bridge guy. Unless there's a quarterback at the top of the board. We'll see. But now we are in unfamiliar territory in terms of what do we do? Booth has superstar development. Of course he does. Where's our right tackle? Oh, he's starting at left tackle. Okay, so we need another tackle. We're going to need a quarterback and some linebackers. We're going to move LeFou over to Will. That way he can start. We can draft a linebacker. But yeah, we should be okay with all that. I'll make those slight adjustments, but man, this is going to be difficult. Braden Smith is here. He just wants a 1 year, $12 million offer. I'll give you a 1 year deal just to be a little patch. And we need an edge. All of them are gone that are halfway decent. You have AJ Epinesa, which is okay. Take a look at the other side. Marshawn Nealon's still here and hasn't got a contract offer. All right, we'll do a 1 year deal. Again, we're just doing some bandages right now. 1 year contracts for guys that have done okay for us or just in general. And it looks like we got both of them. So again, not too bad. It'll help us out in case we can't find the people in the draft that we want. So now heading into the draft, I won't need to reach for a tackle because we have Braden Smith for now. Really can focus on quarterback, and then on defense, I don't need to reach for an edge because we have Marshawn Nealon. I do need to sign. Why is it? I started my guy at Will. Why is it not putting him there? I made Maurice Lefau a weak side linebacker. You can see it. Why aren't you starting him there? This game, man, it's unique to say the least sometimes. We'll go straight to the draft. Hopefully we have a high pick to take a quarterback. If not, Spencer Rattler is going to take charge for his season. I'm a Saints fan. I'll tell you right now, I am not excited to see that week 1. He was projected to be, or not projected, Kellen Moore named them the starter, and it's not going to be pretty. I tell you that right now. We're going to go into the draft again. Need a will linebacker, need a tackle, need quarterback. We need a whole lot of things. How in the world do the Ravens pick number 1 overall? Well, I know one thing's for sure. They're not going to take quarterback. That's for sure. They're going to take Quentin Moran, a wide receiver. Definitely going to help out Lamar Jackson. Now, quarterbacks, not really crazy. The one I was hoping was good is not. D-tackle, he is a top 5 talent, Ben Edgar. And he's insane, dude. I need to find a way to trade up for this man. He is literally cracked out of his mind. Do we go a year without taking quarterback and take Ben Edgar? I don't think we can. I really don't think we can. How is Todd Hamilton? 21 years old, great throw power, good speed, A medium, A short. Like, this would be the all-time, like, reach for a player and then not take the BPA. Because, again, Ben Edgar is really good. Like, really, really good. He can maybe even play edge. That's how good he is. 4'7". How is he? 6'4", 286. He can definitely play edge. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the D-tackle, Edgar here, Ben Edgar, out of Florida. And then we're going to work to trade up ahead of the Steelers and the Rams to take a quarterback. Third in true value, got him at number 2. Hidden development, like I said, this guy's going to be a monster. But we have to trade up with the Vikings because, A, both the Steelers and the Rams would take quarterback. To make this trade work, it's DeRon Bland, our second this year, third next year, getting Will Fries to make the cap hit even, and we're getting the number 3 overall pick. And now we have our pick of the litter to take quarterback. Could take Rick Rodgers, 23-year-old field general. Good accuracies, elite throw power. Can't really teach elite throw power. A medium, A short, A under pressure, A play action. Or do you take the younger 21-year-old, Todd Hamilton? Coming in, again, 24, not as accurate, but he does have good speed with great throw power. He's got A awareness, B break sight, B carrying. I think we're going to take the younger guy, let him develop a little bit more. He's 14th in true value, got him at number 3. Does have hidden development. I mean, 93 throw power, 83 speed isn't bad at all. But in the wake of Dak Prescott's retirement, we had to trade up. We had to make that move to do so. Now, we won't have our second round pick. So it's going to leave us wondering in terms of what do we do next? What do we do in the third round? How does Todd Hamilton follow up in Dak's shoes? We'll see. But I do need an off-ball linebacker. I need a lot of things for this team. If it's going to let me go in. Of course, Nick Lidge goes ahead of us, who looks really, really good. Micah Benjamin's still on the board as a top 5 talent. He is falling down the boards. But let's see who's all available. Could use another offensive lineman possibly if there's one here that's good. Not looking like it for the most part. You have Alfonso Fowler, which looks fine. Other than that, oh my God, look at all the UDFA right tackles. Don't need any edges. We just need a Sam, Mike, or a Will. As Brian Haynes looks meh. You got Ernest Stoudemire, which looks really good. A-zone, 8 catching, A to C man. 5'11". We'll take him. He's got great physicals. Maybe a little undersized. But at pick 66, you're just trying to find a flash in the pan. He's only 91. Get him at 66. Does have hidden development, though. So maybe he can find his way to sneak onto the field, maybe as a sub linebacker and do something for us. We'll go take a look at the 4th round. Figure out who's still going to be there. I don't know. Maybe a safety for depth purposes. That quarterback finally wins. Took him long enough. Take a look. D awareness, not good for Tony Boswell. No safeties. We're good on corner. Well, I'm going to need a corner now because I traded one away. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, Von Wilbon looks meh. B tackle, B catch, B zone. Whoa, down the board here. Hold on. Mike Scott, basketball player, now playing corner. A catching, A press, B zone. only decent change of direction and solid agility. So wouldn't be the craziest guy, but in round 4, probably is the favorite to be selected. Take a look at Sean Slate. Looks okay. A finesse move. B-man. B-zone. Sean Slate. Elite speed. We'll take another linebacker. I love linebackers that are fast. 100 and got him at 98. Does have hidden development, though. That corner's 100% going to be gone. So we probably needed the corner more, if you want me to be completely honest, but can't go wrong with having depth at linebacker. And maybe if we're lucky, he's available down the board. I'll check here. If he's not, then I'll probably simulate to the end of the draft. But if he is, I'm going to take him. Mike Scott. He's still here. Beautiful. Mike Scott, we'll take him in the 5th round. Zone archetype corner. He is 127, got him at 130. Got hidden development, though, so I'll take it. In the draft, Edgar turns out to be an 81 overall. I wonder if he's still as good if I push him the edge. Because, again, we still have Kenny Clark, still have Grover Stewart, so he's going to be the 3rd guy. But if I move him the edge, he's an 82, so he's even better. Perfect. Hamilton's a 78. Both of our Mike linebackers are 73 overall, almost identical. And then Mike Scott's a 71. Well, that's an okay draft. Not crazy, but let's go see who's best. So Edgar's actually the #1 player in the class now. A bunch of guards at 81s. The other quarterback, we actually drafted the better one. As Rick Roger was 77, still has hidden development. So we took the younger guy, and the younger guy ended up being better. Love to see that for us. I'm going to go now adjust our lineup here. First season without Dak Prescott's probably going to be a brutal season. Is what it is. We'll start Booth at running back. It took Verdon, who's a hidden development guard, all the way down the board. So hopefully Hamilton can win Offensive Rookie of the Year and get his dev trade up. Where's my Maurice? Maurice is just gone, apparently. And our other corner is not even on the board, to play. So I got to make some adjustments on our depth chart to make things work out. But overall, this is going to be the team. We're an 86 overall, 88 offense, 84 defense. We should be a little bit better, maybe. Just depends on how our rookie quarterback does. There's Sean Slate. Stoudemire's going to play as our sub linebacker to actually, yeah. Because we need more linebackers with good developments. So we'll do that. And then Booth would be our 3rd down back. I like having Pickens in the slot, so that'll be fine. Other than that, this is what we're rocking out with. Let's hope we're a little bit better this year. I don't know if we will be, but it doesn't hurt to hope, right? At the mid-season mark, we are falling apart 2-4. I mean, with a rookie quarterback, you really can't expect much more. Packers are 2-4 too. Good. Rooting on their downfall. Tell you, let's see who's ready for negotiations. We have CeeDee Lamb to try to resign. 3 years. We'll try to do 3 years, almost $120 million. It's a little expensive, but you got to do what you got to do to pay your best players. Take note, Jerry Jones. CeeDee Lamb does indeed resign. Resign, not resign. George Pickens got to bring in as well. 3 years, 48. Takes it as well. Beautiful. Tyler Smith needs to be re-signed. Donovan Izruku. That's really about it. Not too bad. Tyler Smith, 2 years, $40 million. We got the money for it. Takes it as well. Perfect. Donovan, I mean, he's young. So 2 years, $24 million, or 25 really, won't be bad. He takes it as well. Siobhan Revel, I mean, 2 years, 12 ain't bad for a young corner like him. We'll try to do 4 years, lock him down for the whole rebuild. $28 million, takes it. Marshawn Nealon's a backup now. Kenny Clark can wait to the end of the year in case he retires. Yeah, Spencer Rattler isn't even starting anymore. So it is what it is. How is our rookie doing so far? I do want to see. He's not doing too bad. I mean, you like to see that completion percentage bump up, but overall, not terrible. As Josh Booth isn't really doing that great either. But through the air, our 3 receivers are doing fantastic. I wonder what his development is, though. Because his tag is franchise quarterback. So if he has superstar or even X Factor, I'm going to be thrilled. Beautiful. Superstar development for Hamilton. Okay, he should develop like a freaking rocket ship. Edgar has X Factor. Stoudemire has superstar. What was this draft class? This is definitely one of the better ones I've had. We have 2, 3 above stars. So Edgar was superstar. Hamilton was superstar. And Stoudemire was superstar. Just got to figure out what Slate is. But hell yeah, that's fantastic. I guess now at this point, I'll set my focus scouts and we will go to the end of the season. And if we have another high draft pick, that's fine. We can just load up on talent and then full send it, try to win a Super Bowl. Yet again, ended up going 4-13. It sucks, but we'll have a high pick again. Tyler Hamilton, 4,600 yards, 30 touchdowns, 15 picks. Not too bad for just having to chunk the ball so many times a game. Didn't do much on the ground, it looks like. Nope. Booth only basically 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. Through the air, though, George Pickens led the way, followed by Lamb and then Reed. Ferguson, not bad either. Offensive line, oh my God. This is the worst collection of 3 offensive linemen I think I have ever seen. Madden just does that to you. Jason Johnson, listen tackles, followed by Ernest Stoudemire. Take a look at our tackles for loss. Donovan Izurukwu with 18 and 10 sacks. Edgar with 10 sacks as well. So, Izurukwu, whatever how you say his name, finding a spot on the field. First double-digit sack season of his career. And we only got 3 total picks, which is nuts. That's really, really bad. MVP goes to Josh Allen. No Cowboys on here. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Saquon Barkley. Still no Cowboys. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aiden Hutchinson. Finally not Micah Parsons. Took us long enough. Offensive Rookie of the Year does go to Todd Hamilton. No Cowboys. Then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Ben Edgar with Stoudemire at number 2. Solid showing so far. I do want to see what Slate's development was, because if his was superstar as well, I'm just going to freak out here for having so many guys. His was star. So that's fine. Not the end of the world. Probably start Stoudemire now. Well, I can't because he's at Mike. But overall, solid class. We got to figure out what we got to do in terms of corner. Desperately need an upgrade there. But we can go straight to the offseason now. Try to resign. Well, I don't think we really have anybody to resign. Maybe Grover Stewart. But got to see if he retires or not. Considering the fact we have 118 mil, I think a lot of people retired. Which would be quite sad. Take a look at offense. Braden Smith didn't retire. Go on defense. Oh, he didn't, but he's down to 83. So we can probably let him go. Kenny Clark's only to an 85. They are regressing heavily. As the Browns and Giants made the Super Bowl, are you kidding me? Browns and Giants? Gross. Anyways, we'll move on to next week. How the Browns and Giants making the Super Bowl before we did? That don't make no sense. Steve's ready for negotiation. Jason Johnson picking up his 5th-year option. Aaron Blayton, we got to pick up his 5th year. Or Blaylock, excuse me, not Blayton. Move on over. Marshawn Nealon, we're going to let go. Kenny Clark, 1 year, 15 mil. I'll take that. He does sign. Beautiful. Jaden Blue is going to be gone. Michael, So, yeah, everybody else. Braden Smith. Sure, 1 year, $12 million ain't too bad. He takes it. Grover Stewart, I think we're going to let go. Because he's older, regressing fast, and wants 13 mil. So if I'm going to spend more than that, typically above 10 mil, I'm going to want somebody a little bit better. But we're going to go in the free agency. Hopefully we can ball out here and get some actual good players. I don't want to see combine results. Get me off the screen. Get me off. I do want to go in and sign some of these free agents. Bo Nix says we don't need a quarterback. Don't need a running back. Well, if this was the time to get, Robbie Green, young defensive tackle, how much does he want? About 14 mil a year? See that I was telling you about. Young guy, rather than pay Grover Stewart 1 year, 13, we can pay this guy for 2 years, and he's younger. Rashawn Gary's here. Don't need Jane Blue anymore. I need a corner. What I really need. Riley Moss is here. Clark Phillips. Is there any young guys that are halfway decent? This guy's got star development. Not looking like it. How much do these guys want? 6 mil, 5 mil? I'll take Riley Moss then. 1 year, about, what, $6 million? It's fine. I need another corner. Safety, we're fine. Mike, we're definitely good. Don't need a Sam linebacker. Don't need edge. We really just need O-line. Because our O-line is falling apart. Don't need a guard. Like, our guys are okay. Probably need a better center. Like Graham Barton, I wouldn't mind bringing in. Because Cooper Baby is toast. Got up like 16 sacks a year ago. We're the best offer on Barton. At left tackle, nobody really there. Don't really need a wide receiver or a tight end. So I guess at this point, this is pretty much all we need to do. Well, I guess we'll see if we can sign everybody. I hope that we do. Come on, let me evaluate offers, and we get all three. Beautiful. So we get Riley Green, not the country singer, another Riley Moss, and then Graham Barton. Good signing class for us. Not Robbie. I'm not Riley Green. His name's Robbie Green. I thought his name was Riley Green. Whatever. We're up to an 89 overall now, so we should be able to make a push for the playoffs next season. If not, I'd be thoroughly shocked. And now it wants to start Maurice LeFou? When I tried to do that earlier? This game, man, it's very interesting, to say the least. But this overall will be the team. Again, we're going to go best player available with our pick. It's going to be a high pick for sure. But yeah, we'll go BPA. Whoever's there, the top pick will take. Could be anybody anywhere. Hopefully it's somebody with a good development trait, though. I don't think we can get much luckier than we did with the last draft class. Well, I don't know what pick we have right now because the draft board just isn't loading. Every time Madden thinks they patch something, they end up breaking something else. Well, we pick number 2. Okay, so the Saints take Rob Kroger. Well, let's see if there's a top 5 corner here. Any other top 5 talents? No. Take a look at this guy. All right, there he is. Brett Sherwood. A catching, A man, elite speed, elite change of direction, elite excel. Say less. We are taking him at number 2. You would think, oh, maybe you could try to trade back. Wearing 46 though as a corner is diabolical. Third in true talent, got him at number 2. 97 speed, 95 change of direction. That's insane. Now in the second round, let's see what we can work with at this spot. A lot of 1 to 2 talents here, or at least projections. 2 need a tackle. No good tackles are left. Probably no good offensive linemen either. I mean, this guy, Seth Daniels. Where are you projected to go around 3 to 4? 91. We should be able to get you in the 3rd round. Just by doing my projections in my head. Right tackle, 2 to 3. What? How is this guy on the board? I'm going to take a look at Bobby Simmons. Elite, change of direction, elite agility, elite excel. Am I missing something here? A finesse move, B power move, A play rec, A awareness. I feel like something's wrong if he's slipping on the board. That's the only reason why I'm kind of scared to take him, because something's got to be up. Then you got DeAndre Knight. Maybe teams just are good on edge. Because here's Nathan Saunders, who's 1 to 2. Got good physicals. He's only got A finesse move, A stamina, D power move, and the other guy's got B power move. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, why is he still available? Eddie Perez looks okay. Take a look at Mike. Oh, Marvin Duckworth. Looks crazy. Marvin Duckworth it is. He's probably a top 5 talent. I wouldn't be shocked at all if he is. Number 1 in the class. Got him at 34 with hidden development. Not surprised at all. He looked nuts. And the fact that he's the best player in the whole class is insane. I think that's the first time I've done that in Madden 26. Is that as in drafting the best player outside of the number 1 or 1st round, basically. Oh, we don't have our 3rd round pick this year. I forgot about that. So that day 3 center that looked cracked, we won't be able to get. Because he was projected to go around 94. Now at 98. If this menu would stop being so laggy. Let me go look. The quarterbacks, the round 1 talents there. Oof. Imagine falling that far in the draft, though. Yeah, it wasn't Holiday. Go to left guard. Wasn't Fortin. Yeah, he's definitely gone. I thought he would maybe be here, but no. Alas not. Take a look at corner. There's a round 1 talent in UDFA. Probably not going to have hidden development, but I mean in the 4th round, you got to take the round 1 talents when you have them. 4.36 40. That's crazy. He's ranked 14th in true talent. Got him at 98. I mean, normal development's fine. But the fact that he was ranked in the 1st round is what you can ask for. Well, we're going to go to the draft recap now because there's nothing else I really need. And we'll see how good that Mike linebacker is. 83 overall for Sherwood, 84 for Duckworth, 79 for Dalvin Johnson. That's kind of nuts. Take a look at the whole league. The best player, again, was our Mike linebacker. That's who I was thinking of, Seth Daniels. He went really early. He went in the 2nd round. Huh. I thought we were going to be able to swing back around and get him. but I guess not. That's fine. I mean, not the end of the world. So now what am I going to do at Mike linebacker? We have so many players now that can play. Do I push him over to Will? Do I start him at sub linebacker and then start Stoudemire at Will? I think that's what you have to do. And then Sherwood's going to be our corner number 1. He's going to slide up. We're going to move Duckworth to Will, start him, and then start him at sub linebacker as well. Because he's got to see the field. Him, Stoudemire, and Johnson. Again, it's going to be a crazy linebacking trio when it's all said and done. But once this loads, still an 89 overall, that should shoot up. Let me adjust my lineup here. See, it still does that. Like, why do that when I move a guy to Will? I'll go into the depth chart and manually fix it myself, I suppose, which is annoying. Shouldn't be that way. But if you move over to our specialist, I can move everybody around to where I want. So Duckworth's already our sub linebacker. Sherwood's already our slot corner. Duckworth could be a pass rusher too if we really wanted him to. We won't. It's kind of funny that he could be. But I'll make that adjustment. We'll go to the midseason mark. And this has got to be the team that tries to make a push for the playoffs. Surprise, surprise, we're still not good. 2-5. Our defense is just sucking so bad. Probably need to switch playbooks on defense because nothing's working right now. I mean, Tom Hamilton's balling out, but our defense just isn't good. Booth with 4 scores. CeeDee Lamb, like our offense is going crazy, but our defense just simply can't keep up. So yeah, we're going to have to switch playbooks to maybe the Packers or whoever's getting a ton of sacks already. Let me see what defense is doing well. Take a look. The Giants. How many sacks do they have? Yeah, we're going to go Giants playbook. For some reason, the Giants defense does well, so sure, we'll switch over and hopefully that works a little bit because I don't get why our talent's there, but we're young. That could be why. There's New York Giants. Do we fit a 3-4 still? No, we actually fit a base 4-3 better. So maybe that could be why. Maybe. Take a look at our developments on defense, especially for the linebacker, and he's got X Factor. Surprise, surprise on that one. Not really surprised. I knew he was going to be a baller. Well, our defense is looking better. We just need to develop. So we will, first off, let me see who's ready for negotiations. Tyler Booker, 4 years, $82 million. He wants to be here. So 86 takes it. Perfect. LeFou will let go. Moss is getting older. Oh, we do need to bring back Ferguson. But I will wait. He is getting older. It's really basically it. So I'm going to set my national focus position to probably receiver because that's the only thing that's on here. And then we will go to the playoffs. Let's hope we can turn it around. But with the looks of it right now, we might have another high draft pick. Another year, another disappointment. 4-13 again. How are we so bad? I mean, Hamilton's doing fine. He's doing his part. But we don't have a ground game with Booth. We know we got a lot through the air with Lamb, Reed, and Pickens. Ferguson's actually doing his part as well. But I'm just still struggling to figure out why we're not getting anywhere. Edgar with 16 TFLs and 11 sacks. Only 1 pick. So maybe the Giants playbook wasn't the best. Burrow does win MVP. No Cowboys anywhere. Take a look at NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Goes to Christian Watson on the Rams. Okay, Lamb was at 8. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Micah Parsons again. Maybe we need to go to the Packers playbook. Kirkpatrick, Offensive Player of the Year, and the Rookie of the Year. Then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Rob Kroger, who went number 1 overall. I just don't know. I've tried almost everything to this point to get this team to where it needs to be. Maybe we just go Packers playbook on defense and figure it out. And the Chiefs won 42-17, blowing out the Cardinals. We have 90 million cap, so that tells me people retired again. So lost our right tackle. He retired. Ferguson's up to superstar development. Probably going to have to pay him. Kenny Clark's still here, but he's an 82, so he's going to have to go as well. Worst case scenario, we can slide Edgar back inside, because remember, he was originally a defensive tackle that we moved over. Sherwood only has star development, which blows, but it's okay. It's all right, not the end of the world. But if we need to resign Kenny Clark, I mean, I'm going to because he's the foundation of the Micah Parsons trade. Like, he's kind of got to be re-signed. But we'll see who's left here. Gonna pick up the option on Reed. We will. LeFou can go. Jones, we need to pick up the 5th year on. He's developing quite well. 2 years, 22 for Fergie. I'll offer him like 24. I'm not going to tag him, though. That's for sure. Let him walk or sign a free agent. Kenny Clark, we'll bring back just for the purpose of he's the heartline of the trade. Really the only reason why I'm bringing him back at all. Other than that, everybody else looks like they can go. Yeah, I'm not really interested in re-signing anybody else. So we'll go to next week. Try to figure out something here. Let's see. Who's going to be a free agent? We need to bring people in. Oh, and Bouquet, yes. Come on down. I would love to sign him. He would really help out our defense. Rashee Rice is here. Don't really need Rashee Rice. Could use Micah Williams, but I don't think we'll have the money for both. Could use Mailata. That would definitely help us out on the offensive line. So we got to fight against the Saints here for Nnamdi Bouquet. 1 year, 41.6. Now we're in the lead. In the lead for him and Mailata. I don't think there's anybody else I would really want. Carlos Gomez, 32 mil a year. Versus Mailata, 33. He also has superstar development, so we'll go after him instead. Let's see here. Still evaluating. Come on, Jordan. Sign the contract, baby. Did he sign? We got both. Nnamdi Bouquet and Jordan Mailata. Beautiful. Both on 1-year deals, too. It's going to really help out our offensive line. So now if we generate our best lineup, we just need to draft a tight end. Mailata's fine. Maybe we can even trade for tight end. Pickens is regressing a little bit. But really need to draft a tight end at some point in time. Then on defense, we're good on D-tackles at 99 overall now. So just go after BPA with our high pick. Maybe we can finally make the playoffs. We've been through this whole rebuild and haven't even made it once. We haven't even had a winning record. It's been fairly disappointing. For the first time, we actually have the 2nd overall pick. The highest we had before was number 2. Last year when the Saints took Kroger. They're projecting Jason Franklin to go number 1 overall. Let's take a look at him. Elite strength, elite agility, great change of direction. He could definitely play right tackle. It's a possibility we take him here. I'm just going to go over our options. We also have Dakotas Weston. Speed rusher, defensive tackle, A finesse move, A power move, A tackle. Elite speed. Wow. This guy's good too. Really, really good. We are in another conundrum. The one guy I was also looking at, this guy's got C awareness. Yeah, he's not that good. I mean, he's fast, but not as good as the other two. Leaning Weston right now, because if we go, we have a D tackle that's going to be good for the foreseeable future. Like, he's not going to start. We could take him over Elias. Mailata's getting older. Do need a tight end. I could move him over to edge, too. Have him play edge. Maybe trade Azuruka for a tight end. If I draft this guy. Can we have Elias? We have Mailata. Like, the tackle we take, sure, he can be the right tackle of the future. But O-lineman you can find anywhere. They're a dime a dozen. A good D tackle like this, you can't find. So Dakotas Weston, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys. 5 and true talent. Got him at number 1. Hidden development with 85 speed at D tackle is kind of crazy. We're going to go to the 2nd round now. The coach is going to take the tackle, which is fine. He's probably the number 1 overall player in the class. No one might look. There he goes, Jason Franklin, number 2. They're probably elated to get him there. Hopefully this is our last draft. I'm tired of coming in here trying to figure out who the hell to take. If this is going to load. I do need a tight end, so this is probably the spot where we take one. There's a receiver that's top 5 at physical down there. I see you. Bernard is around 1 talent. Let me take a look at this physical receiver. Top 5. How tall are you? 6'2". Great strength. Can he be an undersized tight end? Golly, his grades everywhere. We can bump him down. Put him as an undersized. Number 2. Got him at 33. 72 strength. He might be like a Darren Waller archetype. Just put him at tight end just for him to function there. I mean, he doesn't have to be perfect. He doesn't have to block. Just run routes. That's all you need. With a 3rd round pick, we take an actual tight end. Oh, Bernard's still here. He is still on the board at 37. I will take Damon Bernard with his pick. Gladly. Number 10, I got him at 65. This draft is cracked. 85 speed at 6'5". Oh, yeah. We are doing fantastic so far. Got another receiver. I'm going to plug him in the slot. The way he can develop, maybe get an X factor. Got a good tight end that's going to start right away. We'll figure out what to do with Pickens and with CeeDee Lamb. I mean, in real life, it'd be like the Chicago Bears kind of. You have a bunch of weapons you can figure out and use one way or another. If I can make my pick here, stop lagging so bad. I don't think there's going to be any other first-round talents left on the board, though. There's not. Could use another corner. Is there 1 to 2 still on the board? I mean, not good. There's this guy with really good abilities. Nick Mullins. I don't know. Like, he's got good attributes, but his physicals are terrible. Walter Griffith has A awareness at a corner. Day 3. What about Courtney Raymond? Would B-Man A zone? Good speed elite. Oh, yeah. Courtney Raymond down the board. What a find. Where are you going to be at? 22. So every guy we've taken has been a first-round talent. This is almost the perfect draft. We are nailing it. I'm going to keep going until I can't find a good player. Right now, we're 4 for 4, like Wendy's. Let's move on to the top of the 5th. We'll be at what? 129. I don't know who's going to be there. Could try to go for an offensive lineman, maybe a guard or a power running back. Power running back could always work. If this is going to be slow. Doesn't look like there's any good power running backs here, which is whatever. Take a look at guard. Nothing crazy. Center, not going to find anybody. Right guard, still no. So I think this is where we come to an end at finding great players. Right now, it's not looking like we can find anybody that fits the bill of a first-round talent. There probably is somewhere down the board, but not that I can see. Other than Walter Griffith, who fits in a similar avenue. He's probably the best player here. We'll take Walter Griffith. See where he ranked. 49th, got him at 129. Again, we're killing the draft. No more development. All right, we'll go to the draft recap now. I think our class obviously is the best one we've taken so far in this rebuild, other than the first one. We'll see what their overalls are. Hopefully they got good development traits. I don't know who's going to start right away because we do have plenty of depth. We're 93 overall. We now have negative 12 million cap. Let's take a look. 81 overall for Weston, 82 for Cox, 80 for Bernard, 78 for Raymond, 76. Like, that's nuts. Weston, we might play just at D tackle right away. I mean, well, I don't know if we can. Can we have him about a BK? We'll have to find a spot for him. I mean, we're going to find a spot for him to play. Don't get me wrong. We will find a spot. Maybe we play him at edge? Could we have Riley Green and Kenny Clark? Trade Izoroku? Because don't get me wrong, Donovan has been great for us. He's been fantastic. But it comes to a point in time where the upside is just too great to pass up on. Especially if we switch to the Packers playbook or whatever playbook has good defense and gets sacks. Like we're going to, he's going to start at right edge over Donovan. So yeah, I think that's what we will do. And then he's probably going to play, I'm going to put Cox in the slot. Can't put him at rush end. I mean, I could if I go into a depth chart and manually put him there. Other than that, this will probably be what we work with. So again, 94 overall. We should be good. 95 offense, 93 defense. Even the receiver that took very late has a hit in development. We'll keep Cox a wide receiver 4, but keep him in the slot. Hamilton's a 97. Like, you gotta think at some point in time, you just gotta make the playoffs. Maybe we trade Donovan for a better center or tackle. That's about the only upgrade we can make at this point. This year, at the midseason, we're 4-3. We just seemingly can't really get over the hump, and I don't know what it is. We're not even first in the division. We're behind the daggum Giants. I don't get it. We'll see who's ready for negotiation. We have 115 million cap space, but it's starting to get a little tight around here. 4 years, 111 for Johnson. Signs. In case we need to go one more year. Aaron Blaylock, 3 years, 28. Not too bad. Wants a little bit more money. Of course he does. Manuel Reed, relatively cheap. 15 million over 2 years. Bump it up attack. Wants a little bit more money as well. Of course. Josh Booth, 2 years, $7 million is not bad at all. We'll do 8. He takes it. Okay, I'm glad he'll take these non-expensive contracts. Now, Donovan's a backup. Do I trade him now at the deadline to get more pieces to help this team? Think we might have to. We have so many offensive linemen ready for negotiations. Think we will. Elias, we need to bring back 2 years, 31. This is where the cap space goes downhill. Wants more money? Okay, we need to bring back Tyler Smith for sure. 45.5 over 2 years. Was 47. He takes it. What about my Lotta? This menu's going to keep lagging on me. I need him by the BK too. By the BK is better. 1 year, don't have enough cap for it. Okay, cool. Fantastic. My Lotta, don't have enough cap for either. Well, this might be the last year no matter what, I guess. I thought we could, swing another year. Well, Robbie Green, 2 years, takes it. So now we got to trade. What I'm going to do is trade Roku for a left tackle. That should help. It's Donovan Azuruku, 2 threes for a superstar left tackle, J.C. Bolden. Now we're going to cut a player. We'll cut Jordan Brinks. Goodbye. Get us to the 53-man limit. And now we got to figure out how to play this left tackle that we just traded for. Could play him at guard. Probably right guard. Hell, we have Tyler Booker there. Maybe right tackle. Possibly even center. Is it realistic? No. Am I going to do it anyways? Yes. Because I'm trying to win a freaking Super Bowl. So now we're players ready for negotiation. We only have 12 million cap space. Yeah, negative 20 million because we have a giant cap penalty associated with that. Whatever, it'll be fine. Going to go to the playoffs now. Hopefully we can finally make it. If not, I have no idea what else to do. We do re-sign Aaron Blaylock to a contract. It's going to come in and up their monies for him to get them to hopefully stay here. Manuel Red, we need to bring in as well. 17 million over 2 years. He signed as well. Maybe we can up the money here for Jonathan Elias. We'll do 2 years, maybe like 37. He takes it. Okay. So now we just had Nnamdi, but a BK. Burton we can let go. And we'll have to come back for the rest of them. But right now we're 6-6. I'm starting to think the Cowboys are just cursed. Because we're 93 overall. We built a damn good team. And we can't seem to win anything. We did it. We finally made it. 11-6. Golly, I don't know why it took us so long. Didn't even win our division, though. The Giants did. Somehow they were really good. Todd Hamilton, though. 5,300 yards, 41 touchdowns, 8 picks. We get sacked 54 times, but that's got to be MVP season, right? Took over the ground game. Booth didn't do really that much. Only 166 attempts. Through the air, Tresman Cox, the wide receiver 4. Coming out 14 yards, 15 touchdowns. 1,400 yards for Lamb. 1,400 yards for Reed. Pickens he only got 1 catch for 5 yards. Yikes. Take a look at our defense. Duckworth, 119 tackles. I'm seeing sack numbers finally. And by the BK, 15 TFLs, 9.5 sacks, 15.5 for Edgar, 10.5 for Weston, 9.5 for Mbada BK, and only, a little bit more picks. 3, 2, and a couple of 1s. Go take a look now at the yearly awards. Hamilton wins MVP. Colton Stafford is number 2 on a division rival, the Giants. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Wan'Dale Robinson somehow. Hamilton at 3. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Micah Parsons. Edgar at 7. Offensive Rookie of the Year does go to Tresman Cox. We love to see that. And Defensive Rookie of the Year does go to Dakotas Weston. Good pick there, starting him over Ezeruku. Take a look at our lineup to see what abilities we might have. Bernard has X Factor. Okay. Cox is now above Pickens. Pickens at a 91. But yeah, Bernard, crazy that he has X Factor. And Weston has X Factor. Can't really do much about that. You love to see it. Hopefully we can beat the Bucks. If not, I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know. But we're going to simulate it. They're in 88. We're on the road, though, which makes me a little bit nervous. And what happens? We win 24-18. Got to play the Bears this week. Their offense and defense is really, really good. So I'm still nervous, especially since we have to travel on the road. We might go one more year depending on how much cap space I have next season. And we lose by a lot. 45-21. I really don't know how much more I can do. Well, I guess that frees us up the cap space of trying to sign him, which is nice, as the Jets actually win the Super Bowl 28-21 over the Bears. Take a look at our team now. Okay, Hamilton's up to an X Factor. Cox is up to a superstar, so place him at wide receiver 3. Maybe we can trade Pickens now. A lot of X Factors on defense. They are literally everywhere. Duckworth up to an X Factor. Red up to superstar. Man, we got people everywhere. And they're young too. Young, talented. Maybe we keep Bolden, just move him to center. Oh, well. I might have enough cap space now to actually make something work. We have $9 million, though. So we'll see, I guess. In terms of signing Nnamdi back, I don't think we'll be able to. Unless I tag him. Which is something I can definitely do. 1 year, $70 million on Hamilton. Only 1 year, $22 for Edgar. That's fine, but $70 million is kind of nuts. Bolden, we need the 5th year option on. Yeah, this is definitely the last year. Last chance to negotiate with Nnamdi. Can I just withdraw and tag him? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to bring this all the way down and just franchise tag him. Kenny Clark's still here. He's down to a 79 overall. Surprised he's lasted this long, to be quite honest. We are franchising tagging Nnamdi, 1 year, $41 million, now $33 million over the cap. That's fine. I just wanted to run the team back, same way we had it before. And maybe this time we can finally win a doggone Super Bowl. Probably picking in the late 20s, 26 to be exact. Not entirely surprised. We'll go all the way to 26 here. We're just going best player available. We don't really have any needs, to be honest. So once it eventually makes it to our spot, we'll either trade the pick away for a player. Or I can't really trade for a player because I don't have any cap. Never mind about that. So I guess we'll just go with whoever's here. Pick player. Thank you. Stop taking forever. So there's the edge with round 1 talent. There's a receiver. I mean, we could take a receiver if we want to get rid of Pickens. Could take a backup quarterback here. I mean, maybe if we have to get rid of our quarterback. Elite throw power. Great strength. This guy's not bad by any means. But I'm not going to waste a pick on a quarterback when I don't need a quarterback. Take a look at Emmanuel Beltran. I mean, we really don't need a receiver. Really don't. But he's 6'1", though, which is kind of cool. What do we need? Probably an offensive line. Like, really? That won't be the only realistic thing here. There's a left tackle that's good down the board. Never see that. But we're probably going to go edge here with Chad Meredith. He's just the best player available. He's got elite speed. We'll take him. We'll see what happens. I'm clicking X to take him. This is just, draft is so laggy at this point in time that nothing's happening. 10 in true value. Got him at 26. And he's got hidden development. Nice. Couple receivers left on the board around 1 to 2 talent. There's also a left tackle with 1 to 2. Never mind, he's gone. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go the receiver. Jeff Hitchens or Emmanuel Claiborne is 21. But is he the best out of these? Looks like Hitchens is. Well, maybe Glenn. Get 1, 2 A's, 2 A's for Cree. Interesting. We'll take a look at all the physicals here. Playmaker at 22. Elite jumping, great change of direction, elite excel. So a couple elites on Glenn. Take a look at Claiborne. He's got elite speed. Oh, Claiborne. Elite speed, elite agility, elite excel. You can't teach that stuff. It's going to boost him up some. Then you can always develop his route running. 28th in true talent, got him at 58. Normal development, but 96 speed. Come on now. At this point, I'm going to go into the end of the draft. There's nothing more at this point in time I can do to make this team better. We're a 94, 95 overall. Again, one of the better teams I've drafted this whole rebuild. It just seems like they've nerfed the Cowboys from years past. Because in Madden 25, Cowboys made like almost every other Super Bowl. While this year, it's hard for us to even make the daggone playoffs. Oh my God, they drafted terrible after that. Meredith was a 79. The receiver was a 77. Take a look at the whole league. Quarterback was an 84. Second round, an 80. Yeah, quarterbacks were falling down the board. Well, I mean, when almost everybody has a quarterback, there's not much you can really do from that point. But we'll adjust this. Well, I'm not going to adjust it because it's going to move our center or left tackle over from center. I'll just go ahead and do it and put him back. I'll go into depth trying to fix it. Let me change the scheme though. Only 56%. Like, we need to switch it up. Oh, we're only 56 is our best one. 82 to 4-3. Looks like that's our best one too. But the team overall, besides moving that tackle back over to center, we have 93 overall. Quarterbacks looking the same. Receivers are looking good. Over on defense, Meredith is a 69. Nice. He'll be a backup behind Edgar. But yeah, our team is looking really, really good right now. We're going to start red at strong safety like usual. But not much I can do. Go straight to the playoffs. Hopefully we make it, and we can at least win a game in the playoffs. You're kidding me. We go 9-8 and miss the playoffs. With this team? How? What? How? How do we go 9-8 with this squad? Like, I don't even have the means to re-sign everybody. I simply just don't. We're the best team in the league, bar none. Like, if I were to create a new character, just to show you that we're the best team in the league by probably a wide margin, 94 overall. Go through. This doesn't make any lick of sense. Not at all. The team disparity in Madden is crazy. Like, I'll show you that I don't have the really the funds to sign everybody. So we got to sign a quarterback, got to sign the Mike linebacker, got to sign a bunch of people that we don't have the money for. I'll show you. It's frustrating. Unless we have a bunch of people retire. Yeah, like $10 million. That's the Raiders win the Super Bowl 36-35. This is such a this has happened. I've recorded a couple rebuilds now. This has almost happened every single time. Like, as you see, we don't have the cap to sign anybody. Unless I restructure. Like, even if I restructured everybody's contract, I still don't think we'd have enough. I don't want to click. I want to restructure contracts. Like, I just want to see if it's even possible to restructure everybody. Let's see. Restructure him. $4 million. Can't restructure Chad? No, he's a rookie. That's why. Let's just see by total amount. 8 mil. Yeah, you can't do it. Can't do it. Well, I guess that's where this rebuild ends, if you can even call it a rebuild. Call it a failure. Didn't even make the Super Bowl, but we built the best team, which is Madden decided to screw the Cowboys over. It is what it is. Madden simulation bends you over sometimes with no lube. I dropped my remote too. Great. I guess at this point, drop a like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll rebuild the Packers next, and I hope I don't get screwed.